So for those of you that missed it, I think it was on Friday, a couple days ago, on the Living Dead Weekend Facebook page on Facebook. Kevin Christ finally made a statement about the status of this year's Living Dead Weekend 2025 and kind of hinted at the future of what to expect going forward. And like I said, this thing has moved really, really fast. Like I said, less than a month ago, we were finding out, holy shit, the mall's up for sale. And then almost immediately, the listing disappeared and it was purchased by new owners. And so it's kind of been up in the air of what's to expect. I see people comment a lot of the times on the Facebook pages of like, oh, where's the event going to take place? Is the event still happening? Because they'd kind of paused guest announcements or anything like that here recently, which you could tell by Friday. They announced 3 new guests. We'll talk about here in a second, but so it's kind of been up in the air. We weren't really too sure what was going to happen with this year's event, but Kevin Christ came out, put out this statement, and it sounds promising for 2025 at least. So I'll read it now. We'll go through it. Living Dead Weekend 2025 important announcement. Plans for our June 6th through 8th, 2025 event inside the Monroeville Mall are coming together. As you probably heard, the mall is being sold, and new owners will be in command before Living Dead Weekend. Today, we got the official contract that Living Dead Weekend is approved by new management to happen this year, status quo. So basically, I think that just means that everything's going as planned. The tours are still going to happen. Larry's tours are still going to be happening. The photo ops, it's going to go ahead as it has in years previously. So that's good, because that was a big thing. Because I know me, Will, Matt, we were kind of throwing the idea around, maybe taking Larry's tour one last time, just in case it is the last time that we get to do it. And I think Will was like, well, is the tour going to go on? Like, are the new owners cool with people, wandering around the back hallways and shit? It's like, I don't know. I think so, but let me double check on that. But yeah, it's going ahead as planned, status quo, tours, panels, everything. So that's good news. However, and this is Kevin's statement. However, not me. We have not been cleared to continue the event in the same manner in the future beyond this year. It's not saying that it's not going to happen, but they haven't been cleared for it. So new owners have plans that may not align with ours. Rest assured that we will be working with them ongoing to find a place for us in their plans, but the possibility exists that this may be the final Living Dead weekend inside the historic Monroeville Mall. We have many guests to announce, and we will begin immediately to make announcements on a regular basis. VIP tickets are currently over half sold out, so it is important, if you want one, to not delay, as they will sell out. We will have no ability to accommodate extra. So yeah, I got my VIP tickets, bought mine the other day. I know Will bought his, Matt's bought his. I've heard from quite a few people that they went ahead and bought the VIP tickets for this year. So if you're wanting to go and you're wanting the VIP tickets, which I think they're $150, but they come with the VIP mixer party on Saturday night. You get access to everything, early entrance, all, a grab bag full of goodies, all pretty much access to any and everything except Larry's tours. That's extra. But if you want to, I would go now and go ahead and secure yours, because there's a limited space, and over half were sold at this point. And I know a bunch of people have bought theirs since. So yeah, I would definitely jump on that as quickly as possible if you're planning on buying the VIP tickets. I am beyond relieved that we were able to move forward with this year's event status quo after a few anxious weeks of concern. We will put everything we have into this one to make it the best yet. Thank you, Kevin Christ, Living Dead Museum. And then details, tickets, vendor info are all here at www.thelivingdeadweekend.com. So yeah, we are getting Living Dead Weekend is happening this year, 2025, at the Monroeville Mall as planned. But beyond that, we don't know. It's kind of up in the air. And like we've been talking about tonight, a strong showing for Living Dead Weekend this year could go a long way for future plans to keep the event going forward. Or it may not have a bearing on it at all. They may just say, hey, we got one, this is your last year, and then after that we're going in a different direction, and the mall's going in a different direction, and it is what it is. But the best thing that we can do, really the only thing we can do as fans, I mean, I guess you could petition shit like that, but like I said, these are business people, and most of the time, business people are only going to understand dollars and cents. They're going to understand the bottom line of it. Is it financially viable for them? Do they have a financial interest in allowing this to go on in their mall once a year, um, every June? And the only way that they're going to see that, I mean, is if they see a boom in foot traffic, in sales, and in anything. If it's something that they can say, hey, look, we can rely on this once a year to kind of boom sales a little bit. Like, why not? So I mean, the best thing that we can do as fans, that are to everybody that's going this year, is to spend a little money at the mall. Show the new owners that, hey, like, this is a benefit to you guys to host this every year, to allow this to go on. Because you don't know who these people are. They may think like all horror fans. They're going to come and they're going to be, gutting a live pig in the middle of the mall, and who fucking knows what's going to go on. So just to show them that, like, oh, it's a benefit to you guys to kind of embrace this, kind of let it, to kind of let it go on beyond 2025. Um, Spend a little money. Go to J.C. Penney's, buy you a shirt, buy you a new pair of shoes while you're there. Hit up the food court. Like, instead of leaving the mall for lunch, maybe just hit up the food court, hit up the Red Robin. There's a tattoo parlor right there at the mall. So go get a tattoo. If you guys, I know quite a few guys love tattoos, go get a tattoo while you're there. Because if nothing else, I mean, even the storefronts could go to the new ownership and say, hey, like, we do pretty good in June when they have this thing. Like, we don't understand it really, but we make a little bit of money in June, so it'd be kind of nice not to lose that. So I don't know, that's really the best thing that we can do right now. The only thing that we can do. But like I said, beyond that, who's to say? Who knows? Larry's, mentioned possibly doing it at Evans City every year. I think that would work. I think that would be cool. I don't know if it would. I don't know if it would still have the same appeal to a wider audience as having the Living Dead weekend, having a convention at the mall, because I know a lot of people go to that convention just because they've always wanted to go to the mall, and so it's kind of an excuse to do two things at once, which. Even if you have it at Evans City, you can always still go visit the mall and stuff like that. But it's still like a 45-minute drive in between Monroeville and Evans City. So it would be out of the way. So I don't know if it could be as big as the one in Monroeville, because I mean, Monroeville's fairly close to Pittsburgh, and I mean, we're talking, you're looking at the hotel situation, stuff like that. So yeah, I don't know. I think that's the best thing we can do this year is pull out all the stops, and it could be the last hurrah at the Monroeville Mall. I don't know what happens to the mall going forward after this year with the new ownership. But I don't know. We'll see. What do you guys think?